want to thank you, each one, for coming down here today to the Canning River to support the campaign for the seat of Tangney, to support me as I represent enduring Labor values to the good people of this community. Your presence here means a lot to me. Your contributions of time and money are immensely important to the campaign. I'm thankful too for so much more, and that's what I want to share with you today. My decision to put myself forward as a candidate for the federal election is in itself part of a larger thank you. This community, that is the electorate of Tangney, has indeed given me so much. I think of it in total as my alma mater, nurturing mother, translated. So let me start there with my literal nurturing mother, and also my alma pater, my dad, who's not with me today, but thankfully and gratefully is still very much with us after a recent stroke. That's absolutely fantastic. I want to thank my family as well too. Barbara, my wife, my soulmate and life partner. I come from the wealthiest home in Western Australia. I really do. That's where one measures true wealth. The joy of life, optimism, belief in the triumph of the human spirit, an insatiable curiosity about knowledge, a moral compass that knows true north, and a deep desire to serve. I come from Applecross Kindergarten, Mount Pleasant Primary School, Applecross High School, Deepwater Point Sea Scouts, South of Perth Yacht Club, Applecross Rugby, Mount Pleasant Uniting Church, Living Waters Skin Diving Club, and Murdoch University. To this greater alma mater, thank you. And I'm ready to give back, ready to stand. But I'm propelled by more. Each of us in our own way seek to make a difference. Here's the difference that I want to be a part of. A softer footprint in this wonderful island home we called Australia. To find energy that doesn't deliver 100 million years of sequestered carbon back into the atmosphere, into our Earth's lungs. I will actively participate in closing the gap between our Indigenous brothers and sisters and our non-Indigenous Australians. I'm incredibly proud that our government initiated the Sorry Day, one of the greatest days for us as Australians. I will advocate for a healthcare system that is second to none. Fiona Stanley Hospital, a public hospital in public hands. I will advocate for this beautiful river system. I will advocate ferociously for the largest employer in our electorate and for the research ecology of the state that is found by the public universities. And of course that largest employer in the electorate of Tangney is Murdoch University. I will advocate for our exceptional schools. We have them already, both public and private, and I serve on the councils of a number of those. I will advocate for a public transport system, for freight off of our highways and onto rail, for the preservation of remnant bush, for that necklace of wetlands that stretches delicately down over this coastal plain. I will advocate for a sustainable resource sector that drives our WA economy and for getting the balance right between investment, return on investment to the shareholders. That's those who hold the paper shares, those whose country it is, and those of us who own the commonwealth of our minerals. But it's all of this and much more. It's not just the work of one, not me or not you, it is our collective work. You know, my earliest life memory comes from here in Mount Pleasant, where at the tender age of just hovering around 3, I just have a snatch and a glimmer of standing in the backyard with my parents. I'm about this high, they're giants, and I'm holding a torch. And I'm holding it up to the sky for some reason, I have no idea why. But years later, history was able to anchor that moment in time for me as I understood that it was John Glenn flying over Perth and looking down and seeing this city of lights. Now, had I not had my torch going, I'm sure the lights would have burnt just as brightly, but I'm also sure that he saw my torch exactly as well, and that it was the collective that made that burn bright. So I'd invite each of you to lift your own light with mine, have them blaze together, dazzling, brilliant, searing, illuminating, and making a difference. Thank you very much.